All right, we hopping right into the mix. Welcome to How to Tattoo. How to outline, y'all. Let's get it in. You got to make sure you got everything ready in your tray now. Your stencil cream, your stencils, your bandage. Tell them to make sure you take it off tomorrow or 5 days from now. Make sure you got everything. Your rinse cup, your machine wrapped properly, your battery charged, even though it's going to be a 5-10 minute tattoo. 7-round liner, 14-round liner. Let's get it in. Let's go. All right, so for starters, this is for a beginner artist right here. The best way to learn how to tattoo is to tattoo a real person. Don't sit around and say, I can't tattoo because my fake skin hasn't came in yet. I can't tattoo a real person because I haven't tattooed on the fake skin. I heard you need 100 hours on fake skin. Where's my fake skin? I need my fake skin. I don't want to mess anybody up. Well, listen. Veteran artists and die-hard artists will tell you to be quiet and go get your fake skin, have fun with it, put it on the shelf, and get a real person. Pull out your fake skin later. Every time you do a person, do a fake skin. Something like that. Listen, tattooing has been around for the longest, and we mark our bodies and take these tattoos to the grave. Guess what? The oldest Iceman with tattoos was found about 3000-ish BC. So that man has 65 tattoos. So for 3,000 years, he lay frozen in the ice. It is 2024. We are still doing tattoos. Listen here, people. For 3,000 years plus these 2024 years, there has not been fake skin except recently. Now, all of a sudden, we need fake skin. What happened the last 5,000 plus years? We didn't need fake skin then. People, be quiet with the fake skin. Use the fake skin to get views. Use the fake skin to test out something, to have fun, to show off how bad tattoos hurt when you press through the fake skin and hit the desk. But you cannot learn how to tattoo properly until you tattoo yourself or you tattoo a person. So let's get to it. Hold that machine at a 45-degree angle. Don't make that needle stick out like you're trying to reach heaven or hell. But make sure the needle is sticking out a little bit. The purpose is to pull, drag, or draw the needle through the skin following the stencil. The goal is not to slip by over wiping with grease of some sort. The goal is not to mess up as the person twitches and has nerve reactions. The goal is to insert the ink properly. The proper way to do it is at a 45-degree angle, inserting the ink 1 to 2 millimeters below the skin. You're going to reach about 5 layers of skin, and guess what? You're going to leave some ink in there, and that ink is going to stay in there for life. It's going to stay in there after death. The ink is not going anywhere. It will get blurry over time due to suntans and sunburn and the sun. And as you age and your skin stretches and you reduce and shrink your skin or stretch it out, the tattoo will also move with you. Keep these things in mind as you tattoo your clients and what to tell them and placing your tattoo. And also, do not do a highly detailed tattoo that's very small, because in years it will turn into a big blobby blur. So once you have that needle at that 45-degree angle and you're ready to pull, drag, or draw on the stencil, inserting that needle into the skin, then you go ahead and you go for it. Make sure you have a three-way stretch. This is the most important thing next to the angle of the needle on top of the skin. You need to stretch on the top, the bottom, and on the side of whatever line on that stencil that you're doing. Now, if your stretch is huge and you're able to take that stretch from left to right or right to left and knock out a line and another line and two angles, whatever they are, then do it. If your stretch is short and you have to do one line that's about 1/4 of an inch, then do it. But make sure you're stretching the area that you're tattooing. We call it a three-way stretch. You want to use the palm of your hand, your pinky finger, and even your pinky finger from your drawing hand. That's the most important because you have to do two things with your drawing hand. You have to stretch and you have to draw with your index and thumb or whatever fingers you draw with or pull or drag the tattoo machine. So, recap before everything is over. Make sure you are properly stretching the skin 3 different ways. 2 ways sometimes can work, but it usually does not. Make sure that you are angled properly with your tattoo needle. Make sure your tattoo needle is sticking out far enough. When you stick that tattoo needle out too far, you'll know the difference between too far and not far enough. You either have globs of tattoo ink on your skin covering your tattoo stencil because of gravity, attracting the ink coming out from the tattoo cartridge, or you have not enough ink being pushed down from the tattoo needle going in and out of the tattoo cartridge. Once it's stretched properly and you pull it through that skin or draw or drag, you take it through that stencil, that skin at those couple of centimeters, and you're really going through 5 layers of skin. You pull it through, you stop, you pull back, you dab. You dab, dab, dab. Kind of rock your paper towel back and forth. It's not wiping, but it's soaking it up. Then you do it again. You insert the needle, you pull, you draw, you drag. Then you pull back and you dab. Repeat the process until the tattoo is done. Go back over it, look at the tattoo again, do it all over again. It will thicken your lines if need be. It will make it look more solid. If you have a twitchy person, it will go ahead and fill in the gaps from some of the twitching. Give it a shot, jump off the porch, throw that fake skin back in the trash, or put it back on the shelf. Use it for fun.
All right, don't move.
The only way you'll accomplish doing a tattoo is if you get a person in your face and you do it.
Thank you.
Whether you be at home or at a tattoo shop. Yes, I said it. Whether you tattoo at home or a tattoo shop, you need a person in your face and their skin to tattoo. Now, that wipe you just saw, it sounded like it could have been dry, but it wasn't. It was a tiny little dab of Vaseline. Tiny. The only reason is 2 things. If I put too much Vaseline on an ankle, there's no room for me to rest. I could easily slip as I'm stretching with my pinkies. There's no room for me to bounce back and hold it down completely. The ankles are tough spots. There's nothing to rest on. They're easy to twitch because they sting. But that come with the game. I hope you have fun watching Tattooing 101. This is the basics, the outline. Now I just applied a little bit of Vaseline in my paper towel, and I am cleaning the area. Now I am cleaning it with dry paper towel so I can apply my Band-Aid really fast. This is an outline tattoo. You can tell your client to keep the Sensoderm, Sensiderm, Sanoderm. You can tell your client to keep the Sanoderm on for 1 day or 5 days with the outline tattoo. Or if you have great confidence in your larger tattoo that you shaded, you can tell them to take it off in a day. I like to tell them to take it off in the longer period of time. I hope you enjoyed this video. I already had my skin ready. I like to be prepared, especially when we do these shop minimums. Cheesehead all day, baby.
Alright, stay right there.
All right, stay right there.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate you watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Sorry if I got a little crazy. Thanks for rocking with your boy, John Coleman, a.k.a. John the Piercer.
Yeah, they're like invisible.
Mm-hmm.
You said you couldn't see it at first?
I couldn't see the bandage,
Yeah.
but you tell me it's there, so I'm going to believe you.
I have a great relationship with most of my clients, and most of my clients are year-round, annual, monthly. I love my clients. Peace.